Yo, One Piece, chapter 1098, The Birth of Bonney. Alright, before I get into it though, just want to say I hope everyone's been liking the videos. I've been getting into a little bit of a routine where I'm doing chapter reaction, double of the anime, since I like doing 2 episodes at a time, and then some One Piece TCG stuff since I've been getting into the cards. So a little bit of schedule going, I like it. But today, we're here for another chapter, of course. And there hasn't been a break for like 3 weeks, so, I mean, I'm imagining there may be one this week. So we got time to do other stuff. In terms of what I was thinking last week, I remember my one theory is that it was a Kainu going after Ginny, right? Other than that, I know nothing. I did wear this shirt, the Targaryen shirt. 3 dragons to symbolize, the 3 heads of the Revolutionary Army. We got Dragon, Ivankov, and Kuma. I'm liking the fit, right? Other than that, I guess we're going to see what happens to Ginny. Clearly the chapter is titled The Birth of Bonney, so whatever if it's actually Bonney, which, in terms of, like, is it actually his daughter or is it a clone, right? And then I'm wondering, I didn't think about this before, but I started thinking about this yesterday, if we're actually going to see previous, because I was thinking of the Zoro moment, right? That was a big thing from last chapter of Kuma pushing the pain out of the elderly and taking it himself, reminding us of the Zoro nothing happened moment. But I was actually wondering, are we going to see all of the moments we've seen in One Piece with Kuma recontextualized in his perspective? I think that would be really cool. I don't think that's going to happen this chapter. It may happen at the very end of the flashback, which would make total sense, right? And then maybe Bonney seeing all of Kuma's memories. Although, here's a question. The memories that are staying at Vegapunk's, when do those memories end? Because they can't be updated, right? So is it pre-Subodhi? Is it right before he did the thing at Subodhi? So would the Thriller Bark memories be in there? I wonder what Bonnie's perspective on the Straw Hats is currently, if she saw Kuma's perspective of him meeting them at Thriller Bark. That's interesting. Let's get into the chapter. I've been talking too much already, wasting time. Cover request by Skywalker. Brook powering his electric guitar solo with an electric eel. Okay, rock. Let's go, Brook. Revolutionary Army HQ, Baltigo. The expanding tides of revolution. Requesting backup. The Toomey uprising in the South Blue is looking bleak. We can't. Our hands are full, dealing with the wounded at Goa. The wounded at Goa. Now, I did write in my timeline different stuff, but I don't think the Ginny, I think it was pre-Sabo flashback. Because, of course, Dragon shows up to save Sabo. I think this is a few years before that, like 3 to 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, before that. And I don't think we skipped time again. I think it would have said something. So this is Ginny getting, or the information of Ginny getting captured, right? Eva-chan, I'll go. Don't be a rash. And see, another thing I was looking at, because I was watching Morge's video about Kuma and his perspective and stuff. We've always seen Kuma without his pupils, but now I'm seeing the next panel. He's wearing the glasses. So his eyes have always been there in a sense, but Oda made him much more robotic, much more without a personality throughout One Piece. Very hard to nail down what his personality really is. He's very stoic. But we're seeing now the humanity within Kuma. Not his cyborginess, his human side, right? I'll go. Don't be rash, Kuma. You have been acting reckless ever since that day. What the? This guy's huge. Where did you come from? State your name. Ever since that day. How many days have passed since them finding out about Ginny? Ginny's been captured? Kuma, eyes shown, glasses on, pissed. Yes, sir. It seems she caught the eye of a celestial dragon. Was she put back into slavery? Oh no. That's worse than a Kainu. They took her on a government ship because the celestial dragon wanted to make her his bride. Fuck me, dude. I mean, no surprise. Ginny's beautiful, but goddamn, knowing their past, that does not make... Kuma's like, hey, listen, she asked to be married. I didn't wife up, but that's still wifey. Still my girl. We won! Finally, after 3 years of struggling, we couldn't have done it without the Revolutionary Army. The enemy took us by surprise. It was the Revolutionary Army again. Here's to the Revolutionary Army, the heroes of the people. And we finally see... I mean, we've seen this logo before everywhere, but I don't think it's ever been shown. Maybe when we saw Billow Betty. Maybe that was like an iconic symbol. But now we're getting the dragon symbol, right? And interesting, because before the symbol of the Revolutionary Army was the saw with kind of the sword through it. But now we see that saw part being the foundation of the dragon. That's interesting. And also seems like there's a pitchfork through it instead. I never really thought about that. The 3 horns on the dragon is actually a pitchfork. I actually wonder what this symbol is. It may look like a dragon, but it could not be. Ooh, it also looks like a marine. I just realized like the marine seagull and a pitchfork going through that. Little symbolism within the symbol. Please forgive us. Dragon, it's me. I've worn myself out. We'll have to return by ship. We're so sorry. Around 2 years have passed. Okay. Now, have 2 years passed since this moment? It seems so. So I feel like all this is happening. Kuma's taking his rage out. Maybe he found out a few days ago that Ginny got captured by a celestial dragon. He's taking his rage out on, and then they're winning. And then 2 years pass from this moment. But they say, we're sorry. We're sorry what happened to Ginny, man. Around 2 years have passed since Commander Ginny of the Revolutionary Army was kidnapped. To be wed to a celestial dragon. We're nearly there, Bonney. Oh no. Is Kuma raising the child of a celestial? Is Bonney the child of Ginny and the celestial? That's fucked up. I mean, good for her for the blood. I mean, fuck, not that it matters, but... Damn. Kuma! It's Ginny! She's on the line right now. What? Hey, Kumachi! I finally made it back to the surface. Ginny! They didn't want me around after I got sick. I was thrown away. What a stroke of luck. What a stroke of luck. You're sick? Damn, why is this so sketchy? This is, what the fuck was this scan from? Hello, Oda? Are you fucking publishing this shit? This looks like extremely unclean. I'm shocked they would post this kind of... I mean, this is Wednesday, to be fair, but you would expect it to be a little more cleaned up than this. Yeah. What a stroke of luck. But the fact that they're sending her away instead of killing her is interesting. That's interesting. I wonder how powerful the celestial dragon that she got married to was. I wanted to see everyone one last time, but this call will have to be our goodbye. What? What are you talking about, Ginny? Where are you? I can be there in an instant. I was afraid I'd never see you again. And he's fucking crying. Damn, what is this art right now? Kumachi, sorry, but I'm at death's door. Oh, did she escape? What? I'm glad you care about me, really. But you shouldn't come when I'm like this. Motherfucker can literally push your pain out of your body. What do you mean, dude? Dragon, big bro, Kumachi has a big heart. Please take care of him for me. Kuma! Boom! He popped himself. Get out of the way. Oh no, he ran. Get out of the way. There's only one place she'd go now. Pop! Kuma-san! And Kumachi, I just want you to know, I love you. Always have. Always will. Gotcha. Kuma! You're back! Where's Ginny? She's here, right? She is, but I'm afraid it happened when she was exposed to natural light. Her face, her entire body, it turned all blue in the sun. And her skin hardened like stone. What the fuck? Kumachi, I'm just so happy. What could have done this to her? Hey Kumachi, let's get married. Wouldn't it make you happy? She burned up her remaining time, exposing herself to the sun, so she could cross the ocean and make it home to us. Because she wanted to ensure her baby's safety. Wow. Damn. I mean, this is, I'm not tearing up yet, but this is very... But, like, what the fuck? You can rest now, Ginny. I swear. I'll raise her... I thought he was going to say, I'm going to raise hell, but no. I swear I'll raise her well. Okay. So not a clone. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. I was really going towards, and I love... Oh my god, I just realized... Whoa! I just realized, the cross inside Kuma's church has very, like, Thriller Bark and Dracula Mihawk cross, like, curves. I'm trying to find a word. Like, the style of it is very Thriller Bark and Mihawk, but then there's a sun inside it, but then the sun is also very paw-ish, which is interesting. People also saying that because every, like, tribe in One Piece seems to have a symbol of the sun. The fishmen have their symbol, the Skypeans have their symbol. So clearly the Buccaneers, why wouldn't they have their symbol if they're, like, followers of Nico? But okay, so this is seemingly Bonney is the daughter. And I could actually look at how old Bonney is now, because it's like there's an estimate on her age, which I think is 22, but we could see right now Ginny gets captured in 86. I have my own timeline right now, so this one 2 years later, so 88. So she is estimated 22 minus 88. Yeah, or no, 12. Wait, I'm dumb. Bonney's 12. Oh shit. Bonnie's real age is 12. If she was actually born in... Well, she's seemingly, like, she's probably less than 1 here. She's like 12, 13. She's from 87 to 88. Interesting. Gotta be honest, the sketchiness of these pages is kind of ruined it. I mean, TCB released this. I was expecting TCB quality. Doesn't seem like TCB quality to me, to be honest. A little disappointed, but we can't let that hold us down with the emotions. Her face, her entire body, it turned all blue in the sun, and her skin hardened like stone. Now, is this why the Celestial Dragons walk around with their helmets? Is this why they don't come to the surface often? Do they have some kind of disease? And then obviously she passed away, and the fact that she was with the Celestial Dragon for 2 years. I mean, she was his wife, but, like, I mean, her work, like, Kuma, I love you, always have, always will. Like, fuck, like, that fucking hits. That part fucking hits. And the fact that she was calling from Sorbet, from the church. How long did it take him to pop there? Because it takes, what, 3 days, 3 nights for, like, the Straw Hats to get to their islands during Subodhi. Does it take him just as long? Was he, like, too late? Also, the fact that, like, I don't know, I never, like, we kind of knew Kuma wears glasses, but the way his eyes were drawn, like, it was unclear if those were glasses or not. But the fact that he does wear glasses is, like, weirdly interesting to me. Just because I wear glasses all the time. Like, I don't know, it adds something to his character, to be honest. She burned up her remaining time, exposing herself to the sun, so she could cross the ocean and make it home to us. Because she wanted to ensure her baby's safety. So she escaped the Red Line, Mary Joa, just to get her baby to Kuma. And then Kuma and Ginny's grave. That's all wrong. You're tilting the bottle too much. Those are the old people teaching Kuma how to raise a kid. Is this better? Bonney-chan still looks uncomfortable. I'll show you how it's done. She's so cute. And if you're going to be sleeping next to her, make sure her cot is like an iron cage. We can't have you smushing her in your sleep with that massive body. So they already named her Bonney. Oh, you're quite the heavy drinker, Bonney-chan. I'm sure you'll be just as much of a glutton as Ginny was. She is. I'm still hungry. Kuma's happy to have a daughter, and it is Ginny's daughter. Fuck, dude. Unless Ginny cloned herself without him knowing. But no, it's not. See, that's the thing, though. It's like One Piece, the found family, the adoption, the basically everything but blood in One Piece is so important. Blood doesn't matter. You know, it's the people that take care of you. It's the guardians, it's the people you find around you that give a shit. Those are the people that love you the most. So even though Bonnie's not Kuma's direct daughter, she was raised basically since birth by him. Because he's the father Ginny would have wanted for her. Daddy! Oh, Kuma, you're crying. Oh, Daddy, your first word, Daddy. Oh, that's fucking me up. And he's crying. She's so cute. You put your dress on, and then she's such a glutton. And he's giving her food, and she's raised by the old people. Oh, and then he leaves to do stuff with the Rev. He's fighting. And she stays back at Sorbet. And he bathes her. And it's like the Kuma's father life versus his Rev life, him fighting different battles. Damn. When does he become king? That's what I'm interested in now. When does he become the tyrant? I assumed he was the tyrant before he was a revolutionary. He becomes a king and then a Shichibukai? Like, what? When she actually sleeps in an iron cage. That's really funny. And then Sabo comes along. That's when... Is this Goa? No, there's palm trees. There's palm trees at Goa. But we see when Sabo got... So then when was this? So if this is 88... Sabo sets out to sea. It's the same year. So this is all... Well, that's kind of... I mean, you'd think she's like 4 here, but she could be like 3 with the dress. She could be like 3, 4. I mean, Sabo's... Yeah. Okay. It's either all within the same year or within like a 3-year time span, I could see. Kuma? What in the world are you doing? You've boarded up all the church's windows. Close the door. Oh, I have Gyogyo and the other guy. Take a look at her. Take a look here. Below her eye. Oh, shit. Is that a blue stone? I always thought that was a piercing. Don't fucking tell me. I need to look at pictures of Bonney right now. Don't. No, she has the ring. Okay, that is a piercing. She has the ring. Okay. Does he take her to Vegapunk to heal her? I thought for a second she maybe had like 2 blue things that like we thought were a piercing, but no. Take a look here. Below her eye. Is that a blue stone? Hey. Isn't that... Looks just like what Ginny had at the end. And we have Gyo and the other guy. Still don't know his name. I'll call a doctor. Thank you. It's caused by sunlight, you say? Are you sure? Why don't we try taking her outside? Are you insane? It doesn't seem to be white lead poisoning. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with this condition. Yeah? Bring up white lead. I was actually thinking about that before when they mentioned she was dying of something. Huh? You're quitting the Revolutionary Army? What? Bonney's contracted the same disease her mother had? Yes. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I have to stay by her side. I understand. It's important to live without regrets. We can use our contacts to reach out to doctors all over the world for her. I owe you, Dragon. Alright. 7 years ago, when Bonney was 5. 7 years ago, when Bonney was 5. Meaning she is 12 currently. Okay, everything lines up. The only weird thing is seeing Sabo training there when she's supposed to be like 1, but it's also showing her in a dress, which she looks like 3. But we could just assume Sabo's just training with him normally. So now, Bonney's 5. Ah! Run away! The vampire's gonna eat us! And stay out, you twerps! Oh my god, okay. She's just fucking... Get out of here! Bleh! Haha. This is as far as you can go, right? Oh, she's a vampire because she can't go out into the... Because Kuma doesn't let her out into the sun. Oh my god, oh shit. Did the Revs get the age fruit and give it to her? Or did she find, like, whatever, she found the age fruit and that's what allows her to reverse her disease? So it doesn't, because she's like, I mean, she's a fucking pirate. She's always in the sun, so. I dare you to take a step out here, you ugly vampire. Eat this. Bet the Holy Cross is your weakness. Look at it shine. It's like the same thing that, like, Chopper and Usopp did in fucking Thriller Bark. We're in a church, you dummy. Ugh. Just drop kicks him. Real Hiyori stuff right there. I'll show you who's boss. I'm coming after you. Bonney. Bonney, stop. Please. You can't go outside. Even standing near the doorway can give you the ouchies. I know. You're such a worrywart, Dad. I was just kidding. Please. Don't even joke about it. Okay. I hate it when you get all sad and worried anyway. You're such a good kid. Stop being such a crybaby, Dad. Damn. Kuma being the sensitive, big bear boy. He's a Mishu. This man's a Mishu for sure. He's a big teddy bear. Ah, Jules. Jewelry Bonney. Because she would have been Bartolomeo Bonney. Oh, Bartolomeo Bonney. But she called herself Jewelry Bonney to take the tie away from those jerks. They make fun of my face stones again. Are they really that weird? It's not like I can help them. I didn't ask to get sick. And she's like poking at them. You mean your jewels? What? They're just jealous. Because you've got such pretty jewelry. You think so? You betcha. I love him. Jewelry Bonney. Who would the fuck? Oda, you're fucking insane, dude. Hey, Bonney. If you were to go on a trip, where would you like to go? For when you're better, I mean. Oh, is this where it started? Kuma's trip thing? Oh, I know. Have you heard about the legendary Sky Islands? There are islands way up in the air? That's right. I read about it in this book. It's close to the sun, so maybe we'll see Nika up there. You'd love that, right, Dad? Dun, 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 dun. That sounds like a grand adventure. We can go there to have a big celebration for your 20th birthday. Oh, damn, that feels like... This is some end of Egghead type stuff. Him taking Bonney to Sky Island? Where should we go for your 19th? Fishman Island. Damn, so was her traveling around the world kind of like she didn't get to do it with Kuma, so... After examining your daughter, I've concluded that she suffers from sapphire scale. Very, very Game of Thrones with the, oh god, I forget what the rock scale, the rocky skin scaling stuff. I'm afraid it's incurable. You know what it is? And sorry to ask, but can you please speak a bit quieter? These days, you almost never see it. Those stones grow exponentially when bathed in any form of natural light, like the sun or moon. But even if you completely prevent any exposure, I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before the disease catches up with you. Forgive me for being blunt, but your daughter has another 5 years at best. I mean, she gets the devil fruit like 3 years ago. It'll be a miracle if she reaches her 10th birthday. I'm afraid it's simply terminal, going by our current scientific understanding of it. It'll be over by her 10th birthday. This isn't fair. She's already growing into such a strong woman. Is there really no cure? Ka-chink. Boo! Bonney, I thought you were asleep. I heard it all. You said it'll be over by my 10th birthday, right? Oh, fuck. It'll be over? Yeah. Your life. Your 10th? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. I heard you say it. Hey, are you crying? Is it something I said? Yes, when... He said when you're 10, it was about your illness, Bonney, that stupid doctor. He told me that your condition is going to continue as it is till you're 10. Huh? It's just such an appalling amount of time, I couldn't help but get down after that. That means I'll be all better when I'm 10? Right? So we can go on all those trips. Isn't that right, Daddy? Oh no, what have I done? Oh, Jesus, come on. Oh, of course. By the time you've turned 10, you'll be cured. Yippee! What am I going to do? Dude, this is fucking such a long goddamn chapter. I was also talking for like 3 minutes in the beginning, so sorry about that. A familiar nightmare would soon descend on the kingdom of Sorbet only 1 year later. Kuma! You've got to save us. Oh, it's the last page. And there is a break next week. You've got to save us. King Bakori has returned, and he's just as monstrous as ever. It's just like 16 years ago. He still wants to cut loose the country's dead weight. He's going to burn the people in their homes. What? The never-ending tragedy continues to unfold. More stuff to put into the timeline. I got a few minutes left. We do have a color page here, I see. Oh, Kuma crying with the little baby Bonney and him kneeling in the church. That's a very nice... Yeah. That's... Fuck, dude. That fucking hits on him at Ginny's grave. Alright. At least it's not Clone Piece. At least it's not Clone Piece. But the devastating thing. I mean, were it to be a clone, it feels like it would have been the same thing. Kuma, well, it'd be a little different, but Kuma raised Bonney. Bonney is not his real daughter. But, of course, Ginny would have fucking loved for Bonney to be his real daughter. Instead of Buccaneer blood, though, Bonney has Celestial Dragon blood, seemingly. So, you know, it is what it is. it is what it is. And so her fake last name jewelry came from this little moment here. So then 1 year later, so we're going, it was at 7 years ago, right? Yep, 7 years ago. So 7 years ago would have been 93 on my timeline, because I'm doing current time is 100. The One Piece began 2 years ago, obviously because of the time skip. So we're doing 93, and then in 94, when Bonney's 6, when on my timeline Shanks becomes a Yonko, and Frankie reappears in front of Iceberg. Right before Ace sets out to sea, we have Kuma seemingly he's going to become king next chapter. So I thought he'd be a king for longer than in our time. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Like before, when One Piece started, he would have been a king for like 2 years, and then maybe a Shichibukai for 1, or like you literally just became Shichibukai. Who knows? But all right, break next week. My video is ending. I'll see you next time. I will be doing some more One Piece TCG stuff. I bought 60 cards. That's a spoiler, but I bought a lot of cards. All right, see you next time. Peace. Bye-bye.